All right, welcome to the team chat, guys. We're going to be talking about reverse engineering goals. So to do that, we have to set goals first. So I wanted to kind of do this off the fly so that you can see exactly how I personally reverse engineer goals. I do a lot with math sometimes, so I didn't just want to have slides ready so that you could like see what I've already done and not kind of understand the process behind it. So I want to start off with what the term reverse engineering means. It basically means exactly what it says. So you set a goal and then you work backwards to figure out the action steps that you need to take in order to reach the goal. Because it's a great thing to have goals. It's awesome to have goals. But unless you know the exact action steps that you need to take and what needs to take place in your business or in your, personal life or fitness life, unless you know the action steps, it's going to be really hard to reach that goal. I didn't realize that before I started my business. Before I started my business, I just kind of, went through like the goals of like school and, different sports goal type things. And I didn't really understand that you really do need to take steps backwards to understand the action steps necessary. So I wanted to talk about some, basic business goals that I think are really important to work towards and that are going to benefit you guys in the long run. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk about is Emerald. So this is just like a note. So I'm just kind of like walking through this. So Emerald is one coach on your right leg and one coach on your left leg. Can you see that okay? Or is it like too small? You can see it okay? Okay. So in the middle of the screen here, Emerald is one coach on your right leg and one coach on your left leg. So how do we get to Emerald? That's basically the questions you want to ask. How do you get there? You need to be talking to people every single day. So we'll put that down. Talk to people. That's kind of vague, right? So we need to be talking to how many people per day? And what do we need to be talking to them about? So we need to be talking to, at least, I would say, at least 3 people per week that you need to be inviting to the business opportunity. And this is just for Emerald. Once you're going for higher ranks like Diamond and Star Diamond levels, you need to be talking to 5 and 10 people per week. So if you right out of the gate want to be having success in this business and want to be growing it as a business, then you need to be talking to 5 to 10 people, new people, every single week about the business opportunity. But to start, I would say 3 people per week to the business opportunity is a fantastic place to start. So you need to be talking to people, inviting people to the business opportunity. So what do you say? This is something that, what is that called? Oh, this is that script that I've been working with for the past 2 weeks that's been really, really helpful. So I just say this right here, and I'm going to copy and paste it into this note here. This is what I've been saying for icebreakers for people who I think would already be a great coach. And if you're going for Emerald rank, you might be a new coach or somebody who's like ready to take their business to the next level. You probably have a few people in mind that you're thinking, you know what, I think they'd be a great coach. So just ask them. Say, hey, how are you? I really hope you don't mind me messaging you about something like this. I don't know if this would even interest you. I'm expanding my team of fitness and health coaches this month, and I think you would be a great fit. I just love your passion for healthy living, and I know through your experiences as XYZ that you really would like to help other people, and that's what coaching is all about. If I gave you details to read over, would you be willing to check it out and see if it would be a good fit? That's it. That's all you need to send to those 3 people that you think would be really great in the business. And then if they say no, it's okay. You've opened a door. You've given them something to think about. And that's a lot of times you just have to plant those seeds. When you plant those seeds, people start paying attention to you. They start saying, what is she up to? And how can I be a part of it? So that's where your posts come into play. So we also need to be talking about that. You need to make sure that you're posting regularly on social media. You need to make sure that you are posting about your workouts, your personal life, your goals, how Beachbody has changed your life. You need to be posting about those things. You need to be posting about how coaching has changed your life. And it's little things. It's little things like coaching's held me accountable to my workouts. That was for 2 years in my business when I was, an Emerald coach and just shooting for a Diamond. I didn't really have an income success story, and coaching had changed my life because I was on night shift and I was staying accountable to my workouts. I was getting my workouts in. And if I wouldn't have been a coach, that wouldn't be happening. That wouldn't have been happening at all. So how has coaching changed your life? Are you drinking Shakeology now? And you might not have been, beforehand. And how has Shakeology changed your life? Things like that, just posting about those on social media. Okay. So I think that's like a really great place to start with Emerald, because you really want to focus on how you get there. So you're going to get there from talking to people. You're going to get there from inviting people every single week to the business opportunity and making sure that you're posting regularly on social media so that after you invite those people, they're going to start paying attention to you. The last thing that you also need to do is you need to follow up. This is the part that we all struggle with. I struggle with this personally so much. Follow up is key. And I think there's some like crazy stats that I don't know the numbers of. I've seen it like 100 times, but I think it's like at least 5 to 7 times people need to be invited before they actually commit to something. It might even be more than that. It might even be like 12 or something crazy like that. But I know it's at least 5 to 7 times. People typically need to be invited 5 to 7 times before they will say yes. So you have to be following up. If you only invite them once and you don't follow up, then eventually they might like follow you for a little bit, but eventually they're going to forget about you, and then you're going to have to follow up with them later, and they'll be like, oh, why didn't she follow up with me before? We were talking about that. I was interested. I might, still be interested. I'm not sure. Or you get the people who, I can't tell you how many people I failed to follow up with that have now signed up as coaches on different teams. I can't tell you how, like, I can think of like 5 off the top of my head right now because I didn't follow up. So you need to make sure that you're following up with people, especially in regards to coaching, especially if you think that they would be an amazing coach. You want them on your team right now. There's no reason for them to wait to join your team. So that is kind of rank advancement. Emerald specifically, if you're going for diamond, we'll just like write it out here. You have 1 emerald. We'll do 1 right emerald, 1 left emerald, and then you have 3 more active coaches and 3 more active coaches. So 3 on your right, 3 on your left, total of 8, but typically you'll have more than that. And so let's go into some income goals. So say you want to earn, since we're on Emerald, say you want to earn $250 per week through Team Cycle Bonus. This is the part that people get tripped up with. So I want to make sure that I'm explaining this well. So if I don't explain this well, let me know. But the maximum amount of Team Cycle Bonus that you can earn as an Emerald coach is $250 a week. The maximum Team Cycle Bonus that you can earn as a Diamond coach is $2,000 per week through the Team Cycle Bonus. So when you hear people saying, do you build for rank or do you build for volume? It's completely up to you. But there are a lot of Diamond and Star Diamond coaches who aren't maximizing their volume potential. There's different reasons to build both, and I see the benefits of both. So, if you are not sure which way to build after you reach Emerald and Diamond, it's really after you reach Diamond, talk to your upline. You can come to me and we can talk about what would be the best for you. So let's start off with Emerald. So in order to earn $250 in the week, let's divide that by 14 because every cycle is $14. So if we do 250 divided by 14, we'll say that's 18 cycles. So what's a cycle? A cycle is 200 on one leg and 100 on your other leg. So in order to reach 18 cycles, Candace, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm used to like doing the math ahead of time. 18 times 2. We would need 3,600 on our right and 1,800 on our left. Is that right? Yeah? Am I right? That would equal 18 cycles. Let's see. 18 times 14, $252. So that is 18 cycles. So that would mean your strong leg volume would be 3,600 points in a week. Your weak leg volume would be 1,800 points in a week. So your strong leg volume is the leg that consistently has volume in it. Your weak leg volume is the leg that you build by yourself. So your strong leg, your coach, their coaches, they're building volume underneath there. Your weak leg, you're building all of those coaches, you're helping them build their organizations, and through that weak leg, you know, you'll eventually start to see those team cycle bonuses. But those team cycle bonuses are key to earning the full-time income that I know so many of us want. So you have to be looking at the cycle. I know that it can be really confusing. I know that there's a lot of math involved. However, this team cycle bonus is where the money's at. So in order to do that, you really do have to be helping your coaches hit Success Club and earn those things. So we can go even further with how to earn this. You need to be making sure that you're helping your coaches. So you need to have, it's hard to earn $1,800 on your weak leg with just 2 or 3 coaches. You need more than that, which is why as you build in rank and you build your team, it gets easier to build up these cycles. So that's where recruiting comes into play. So you need to make sure that you're doing all of those things from above that we talked about, and making sure that you're doing that. So I would look at your strong leg volume. So I'm going to write this down. Look at your strong leg volume right now. Not necessarily like right now, but in the next like day or so, look at your strong leg volume, see what it's been at consistently. If it's been at a small number, you're going to pretty much need to build your organization equally with your right leg and your left leg. If it's super strong, like when I joined, my strong leg was like thousands and thousands and thousands of points because I was under Meg's strong leg and under Janelle's strong leg. So I had a lot of volume on that side. The thing about that is, so you might be like, oh my gosh, like all that volume is on a side, but I'm on a weak leg. The thing about it is now that Meg has a huge organization, her strong leg isn't as strong, her old strong leg isn't as strong as her weak leg is because she's put her second and third and fourth business centers in her weak leg so that they can maximize her volume on her strong leg. So that gets into like, I won't go like super into it because that gets like very, very involved, but just know whatever leg you're on, you really just want to maximize as many team cycles as you possibly can. So any questions about that? No? Do you have any specific goals that you would like me to help you reverse engineer? I can't hear you again. Wait,
now can you?
Yes, there you are.
Every time I have my earbuds plugged in, you can't hear me. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so now like if I'm adding people, I should be adding them to my weak leg, right? Or do you rotate?
Rotate until you hit diamond. That's always the best way to rotate until you hit diamond. I typically suggest adding your spouse to your weak leg because then you can build your spouse's business. Because you're able to do that as a coach, you're able to build your spouse's business. And when they're on your weak leg, then you can cycle more times. And then they're at the top of your organization and you can help them hit diamond and help you hit the star diamond ranks and things like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me think. Oh, let's do Success Club. Let's do Success Club real quick. Because that's super key in all businesses. So Success Club, helping at least, if I can type, helping at least 3 people. Make this bigger. Helping at least 3 people with a challenge pack. So in order to do this, we know that 1 out of 10 people that are invited to a challenge typically will join. So that means you need to invite at least 30 people in a month. So let's break that down. What is that? That's one person a day. That's one person a day. So invite one person per day to your challenge group. So you need to have a challenge group in place already. So you need to make sure that you have your dates set. Use the challenge tracker app too. Because with the challenge tracker app, I will show you guys right now because I have one open. The challenge tracker app, you have this coach online portal, and how to access this, you just sign into teambeachbody.com, click coach, don't like scroll down to coach online office, you click coach, and then the like thing with the challenge packs comes up, and on the left hand side it says my challenge tracker portal, and you can sign in. So the great thing about the challenge tracker app is that you can schedule and draft posts. So you can add a post and schedule it out all right here. So essentially, if you have a 30-day group, you can schedule every single post so that all you have to do is check in once a day. Check in on your challengers and see how they're doing. That's all you have to do, because you can already have these posts crafted and ready to go. And I would say put them into, a document. That's what I have here. I have a challenge, a support group template that I've used in the past. But then you can recycle those posts, and you can have those ready to go. You can add videos, you can add images, you can have all of that right there. It's super, super awesome. And I think you can add more coaches. So if you wanted to run this with another coach, you can add another coach as an administrator, up to 10 people. You can have files, and then the invitations all send people like a coaching. Here we go. They send them an invite code here. So you need to make sure you have that going to hit Success Club. Use Challenge Tracker app, have your dates set. I would say set your dates. It takes at least 7 days typically for them to get their packages. I like to do a few days early and make sure that I go over different eating habit things with them and diets with them. And so you just want to make sure that you have those dates set so that they have their package in time and can get going right away. But it's pretty simple to just invite one person every day to the challenge group. And how do you do that? Oh, hey, what I've been talking about for the past 3 weeks. Let's see. How are you? Let's copy, because I think I cut the other one. I think I have helped at least 3 or 4 people in the last 2 weeks with this specific invite. I say, hey, how are you? I really hope you don't mind me messaging you about something like this. I don't know if this would even interest you, but I'm running an online fitness boot camp in the middle of May to help people get fitness ready for summer. I want it to be a blowout. If I gave you details to read over, would you be willing to check it out and see if it would be a good fit? Copy and paste. All you have to do is say, put their name, insert name here. Hey, Julie, how are you? All you have to do is write that out. I've been sending that to I think I've sent it to 50 people so far in May. And I have a lot of really good conversations going from it. And if people even aren't interested, it's just a really great icebreaker to be like, how are you doing? What's going on in your life? If it's not a good fit for them, they just say, yeah, right now is not a good time. You just say, oh, that's totally cool. How have you been? That's it. And you just get to talk to them and learn about what they're going through right now. So this right here is pretty awesome stuff. So in order to utilize this, what'd you say?
I said, I've been using that as well, your message there.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight I had 5 people message me back right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's been working pretty good.
It's just very non-abrasive. I don't know what the right term to use is, but it's not in your face, and it's very genuine. I think that's what it's very genuine, and it truly is how we run our businesses, because you're not looking to sell them something with this. You're really looking to break the ice. It's like a really great icebreaker, and you're inviting them into this challenge that you want them to have success with. So if they have some fitness and health goals, this is a great place to say, would you be willing to check it out and see if it would be a good fit? And then when you give them the details, you just ask them what their fitness and health goals are, and then you can make sure that you pair them with the right program and then get them great results. The people who I have talked through with this specific wording, they are very engaged because they know that I really want to help them, and I reached out to them in order to help them. So I really do. I really like this wording for, helping people. And I think it's a really easy thing to do, whether you've been a coach for a day or you've been a coach for 5 years. I think that it's a really great wording to use for anybody. Okay. What else do you need? Oh, there was something else that I was going to say. Oh, you need to be working from a list in order to do this. Work from a list. So personally for me, I use TeamZ. They automatically pop up what my list is. But if you are a new coach, you need to have written out, your list of at least 100 people, preferably, 200, 300, 400, depending on how many people you know in your life. Just write them all out and then send them a message, give them a call, write them a text with this specific wording. And, you are well on your way to Success Club. If you want to hit Success Club 10, you can hit Success Club 10. I think that this wording has really been pretty crucial in kind of breaking the barrier for especially newer coaches. And then from there, you just work on expanding your list and, reaching out to new people and finding new people on social media and starting to do other trainings. But to start, work from your current list. And I think that you will have no problem hitting Success Club when you do that. So I think those were the main 3 things that I really wanted to talk to you. I really wanted to talk to you about rank advancing. I wanted to talk to you about the team cycle bonus, which I think can trip a lot of people up. So if you have questions about it, be sure to post in the team about it. And then the last thing that I really wanted to mention was Success Club, because those 3 things are super, super important to reverse engineer, because it's easy to say, yeah, I need to hit Success Club. And then you just don't talk to anybody, or you talk to everybody in the last week and you're like, crap, I don't have enough people that I've talked to. Be doing these things daily, be consistently working on your business. When you work your business consistently, you build up that momentum and then it kind of drives you through. And we're in the middle of May right now. I don't even know what the date is. May 12th. We're on May 12th right now. So you have tons of time to hit Success Club. So if you right now start talking to 3 people a day about, how many people is that? How many days are left in the month? If we've got 12, I don't have my calendar up. 15, what is that? 17, or 17 days left? Is that right? Well, I can't do the math fast. Close to 17. Yeah, 17. So we have 17 days left. So if you invite 3 people per day using this wording right here, that's 51 people that you will have invited to your challenge. 51 people. And if 1 in 10 typically joins, you are going to hit Success Club 10 with no problem, because you'll have 5 people that will join you. So, start inviting 3 people a day, It's as easy as that. So I hope that this helps you guys. I hope that it helped break it down. And I hope that whenever you hit goals, whether it be with your fitness, with your health, with your business, whatever your goals are, really take some time to sit down and reverse engineer and just ask yourself questions about, how am I going to hit that? What do I need to do in order to do that? What action steps need to happen in order to get me to that goal? When you reverse engineer it, you start taking those action steps, putting them on your daily to-do list. That's when you're going to get to those goals. Okay? All right. Thank you so, so much for getting on, and make sure that you give this recording to those people on your team. And I hope you guys have an awesome night, and we'll talk again next week.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks. Bye.